morning. Good morning, Lotus. How it was your weekend? How was your Monday going? Still lazy and sleepy? Me too. I actually am kind of running late today because I was being so lazy. But we need to get some hops today, so we're gonna just do just general farming today, I think, to make sure that we are stocked up for the rest of the week, and then I don't have to do any boring farming all the rest of the week. I think we should fill our charcoal kilns first. What am I looking for? The drive-through line getting fast food? Breakfast? What are you getting for breakfast? That sounds good. I probably should have eaten something, but I usually don't eat breakfast. Good morning, XLG. I don't know how I... There we go. I lose that stuff every time. New coconut emoji? Looks good. Good morning, Schultz. Good morning, Harry. Sorry, the bot is not connected yet. I was running really late today. I should have set it up last night, but I didn't, so it might take a little time. But I have my YouTube chat popped out, so I should still be able to see you guys. You just won't be on the screen until whenever the bot connects. A new overlay and stuff, and badges. Nice. Look at you being productive, Mark. I sure have not been. Let's see. Fingers for me and trying to explore dungeons for the first time today. You're camped in Carcinoma because it should be easier. Is Carcinoma... Carcinoma is a rivulet, is it not, Lotus? Personally, I think the temples are easier, but that's just me. And I only did try the farm, so... Or the infestation, whatever. So maybe Carcinoma's better than Infestation, but I did not have fun in there. You called off work today too? Nice. You're not feeling good or just calling off? Too sure when I say easier, I mean the path is... Okay. Finally got Leathersmith to 25 and Arsmith to 31. Good job, Harry. Oh look, it connected. Nice. Okay, cool. So it is working. Yeah, just relaxing. Just called off. You have 55 hours of 6 time. Nice. You better use it then. Always nice to not have to go in. Nice, Lotus. You are not gonna like next week then. It's gonna suck going back to work after a month. I'm chilling. I'm half expecting my kid's school to call me today because my kid was not feeling well earlier. But we shall see. Usually they like say they're not feeling good, and then when they actually get to school, they're like totally fine. So pretty great. Nice. I never really took advantage of it too much in Washington. But that's good that they're good. Washington's pretty good at a lot of things, like for kids and stuff too. They cover a lot of stuff for your children through the state, which is really nice.
Stay a while and listen.
Thank you for the subscribe.
Stay a while and listen.
I'm not from Washington, but I've lived there. My family lives there, and I've lived there. Let's see, 2009 to 2017, 2016.
Stay a while and listen.
Like quite a bit of time. Lived there. I love it there. It's wonderful. Love the weather. But right now we're living in California, in San Diego, and it's it's really nice here. So it's Oregon's not bad either. I lived in Oregon for a bit. I've lived on all the West Coast states. I really like the West Coast, but I've never been to the East Coast, so maybe I would like it more. Who knows? Moved from New York City and I love it out here, so I'm vibing away. That's nice. That's good to hear. I really liked Oregon too. My brother lived in Oregon, so I lived with him for a bit there, and it was really nice. Could not complain. I was thinking if I get bored of farming today, I might try out Fallout 3, but I don't know. Like, we'll see. Because if I get really bored, I feel like I have a lot of stuff to farm. I need to farm a bunch of hops, so I figured I'd farm like flax and hops and rye and all that stuff after I fill my charcoal kilns, and then possibly later on we can do like a mining loop and get some animal hide as well, but we'll see how much time we have. What dungeons do you usually run solo? What do you think of as easiest? Okay, so I've actually only been in the temple, so Zebian Pelipus or whatever, and I've been in the temple and I've been in the infestation, and between those two, the temple is extremely easy in comparison. Infestation I did not like. I couldn't get anywhere in there. Like, maybe I'll have to try it again, but there's just so many mobs compared to in the temple. There's like, you know, it's way easier to kill stuff in the temple. So I definitely enjoy the temple over the rivulets, and I feel like it's gonna be like that in every single region, but I have not soloed every single region. That would be a question for Potato, but I'm pretty sure that the temple is way better for solo players than the rivulets. I don't plan on going to the rivulets anytime soon, to be honest. I want to go back to the temple and actually get some more tattered sigil farming in. I was kind of sad that I died right before the end of the stream. I was hoping to just sit there all weekend and like get a little bit more time to farm some more tattered sigils, but it's all right. Good morning, Ambro. Someone's a back entrance near Bosch. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd have to see. I don't know. I haven't been to any of them. I haven't been to their back doors either, because when I went to the other one, the infestation, I went through the front. Because the boss is really close to the front, and I still just couldn't even get to it, so. What do you hunt for tattered? In the, temple dungeon, when you look at it, there's like that big rectangle room. You just kind of loop around the outside of that, and you kill all the mobs outside of it, all the Zebians, and they all dropped tattered. Good morning, old man. And I missed. And I missed. Gotta find this one before I lose it. There it is. This one should be running back. Looking it up in data. Yeah, so everything can drop it, but like the higher level mobs have a higher chance of dropping it. So you want to kill like the higher level mobs. So the Hierophants, Hierophant, however you say that, and the like Maulers and Champions and stuff like that, where they're like the higher level version of the same kind of mob, that will drop tattered more often. And those guys are in the temples versus in the rivulets. You might find a couple of them. Sorry. You might find a couple of them in the rivulets, but the temple is where you'll find a lot more. So, me and your clan made every T5 dungeon in our region. Yeah, Ambro, it's really annoying. We kind of got the same way in our group. Before everyone quit, where we were like, okay, we've kind of gone through each of the dungeons, we've kind of mapped out what mobs are in there, and then we were looking and we were like, oh man, the dungeons in Mary and the dungeons in Iscalia have some really good stuff in them, but the travel time from Ancien is ridiculous, and we never ended up going to any of those dungeons. So I agree. I hope that someday we'll be able to get there quicker. Like, even if they just put, like, the mountain, and you could just run there, like, in half the time, that would be fine. I don't want to spend an hour and a half running from one map to another, you know? If you're going, like, kitty corner to the map, that you're starting on. And hopefully they'll like look into that, because it would be really fun to bring your main character to all these other regions without having to take a very long trip. And I understand they don't want it to be like super easy, but like, come on, like we want something, you know? Like, we can't be, a lot of people don't get that much time to play. You can't be expected to spend all the time that you have to play running from one town to the next, you know? especially if they're doing trading where it's at your own plot. I really hope that you'll be able to, uh, like, I guess like use either if they do like their religion stuff, like you should be able to like teleport to each of the Petra days at least. That way you can like be on that map, and then you could figure out where you're going from there with a mount. I think that would be an easy way to do it. Is if you have to like do some quest or something and you unlock a religion, and then you could just teleport to the home shrine of each of the different regions. That way you still have to run around, you still have to travel, but you can like get between maps a little easier, because you wouldn't be able to teleport to the PvP zone, but you would be able to teleport to any of the like maps. I think that would be a good way to do that without like breaking it. Okay. A little bit more wood, and then we are good to farm something else. haven't been on this weekend, but Dane moved his second build. Interesting. I don't know why it took me so long to realize he moved that. Okay, this should be enough to hopefully fill the rest of those. If not, then whatever. I'll just fill as much as I can because I'm bored of chopping trees. Alright, cool. I need more. Oh, I should be using that. Meadow Song Ale. I have more Meadow Song. Might need to make some more. What's that take? I probably need hops. That's probably. Oh, okay. Let's farm. I don't think I have anything else. Or do it. Hi, Potato. Hope your day's going well. We're just farming random stuff today, so just did our charcoal kilns. Now we're gonna do some flax. I really need hops. Like, I went through so much hops over the last like 2 weeks. Haven't really been focus farming any of it, so just gonna farm a little bit of everything today. Doing well. How about me? I am doing pretty good. I'm can't really complain. I'm expecting a call from the school, so I'm kind of hoping that it won't happen, but we'll see. My kid was not feeling well this morning when she got up, but I don't know if it was just she didn't want to get up because it was Monday, so we'll see. I'm kind of half expecting the nurse to call and say, hey. Yeah. Just in case, but I don't know. We'll see, because sometimes, usually when she gets to school, she feels much better and she gets distracted by all her friends and stuff, so we'll hope that that happens. She good at acting. The younger one, she's might just be getting sick. I really hope she's not, because if she is, I'm gonna be kind of annoyed, because I do have plans this weekend for like TwitchCon and stuff, and I don't want to get sick right before that. And you know, my kids just love to put a little wrench in my plans all the time, so it wouldn't surprise me if she was getting sick, because, you know, it's been 2 weeks since they got sick last. I'm, like, only half kidding, because kids in, like, elementary school just get sick so often. It's so stupid. But we'll see. I'm really hoping she's not actually getting sick. Like, she didn't feel like she was getting sick. So, we'll see. Tough, fingers crossed and sick. Yeah, exactly. I am gonna be really, really mad, to be honest, if she is getting sick, because I always get sick when they get sick. So like, it would just be expected that I get sick. That's right. Oh, just kidding. They just like are all over me enough that whenever they get sick, I always get sick. Which I guess is like, it's fine. It's just frustrating. Chain reaction, yeah. My husband never gets sick. He very rarely gets sick, and my kids and I, we get sick all the time. It's really annoying, because I used to not get sick, you know, until I had kids and they actually started going to school. And it feels like since they've been in school, we were on a really good streak here, but it feels like since they've been in school, they're sick like at least once a month, and that's just school. School-aged children are like petri dishes of illnesses. It's really gross. I'm hoping that that will go away soonish. My older kid, she hasn't been getting, like, she doesn't seem like she's the one who brings home the sicknesses anymore, so unless it's going through her class. So I'm hoping that, you know, another year or so, and my younger one won't be bringing home every single cold as well, so we'll see. It's just hard. They used to be in different schools, so like, because of how my last place split all its like elementary schools and stuff, and that was really annoying, because you like, an illness would go through one school and then it would like wrap around into the next school, and you're like, you could not get away from it. You'd think you'd be good, and then like the other kid would come home with the illness and get the first one sick again, and you're just like, this is so frustrating. This one, they're at least in the same school, so if something passes through the school, it just goes through every single grade at one time, which is fine. I prefer that over thinking you're good and you're not. But we'll see. Fingers crossed that they don't even get sick at all. Maybe she was just tired because they didn't go to bed very early last night. I kept having to yell at them. I'll just say I went to bed before they went to bed last night. So. Yeah, they always do. Like, I have like I don't get it because like I love sleeping, but my kids will fight sleep like I'm abusing them, telling them to go to bed because they have school in the morning. They're like, "Oh, how dare you? I'm gonna stay up all night and avoid it." I don't get it. Like, then when I wake them up in the morning, they're just pissed off because they haven't slept, which is understandable. But I mean, I try and get them down at like 9, which is still pretty late for like their age, I feel like. And they stay up till like past when I go. They never go to bed. XLG knows. Like, they literally never sleep, and then they're mad when I have to actually wake them up for school. But I tell them all the time, you have school in the morning, it's time to go to bed. You have school in the morning, it's time to go to bed. Hey, guess what? You're gonna not like it in the morning. You're like, you need to go to bed. But they still are like, no, 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 it's fine. I'm not even tired. Like, I don't care if you're tired. Just go to bed. For barley dough, yes, I'm pretty sure there are some recipes that take barley dough. Let's see. Barley. It's been a while since I made some. Yeah, trail pie. Trail pie's really good. You definitely want to use or you want some of trail pie when you get to that level because it's a nice slash food. And then plain barley bread. I think you use that just because it's a cheap craft. I'd have to double check my guide on that one, but it's a pretty cheap craft. For the other one, trail pie uses a lot of barley bread. It takes 10 or just barley dough, I should say. Just learned baking. Yeah. You could actually you could cheese it if you want. You could get to a level 9 off making grain mill plans, which just takes a cloth. I can't remember which one. Look it up. I'm doing the same way. Grain mill plans. You could craft this, and it doesn't take. It just takes an iron bar and a coarse linen cloth. So you farm a bunch of flax and you farm some iron, and you can literally go from level 1 to 9 off of grain mill plans, or 1 to 10. I think it's 1 to 9, and you don't have to touch that baking at all. That's what I did on my other character, and that's what I'll do on this one. I'm just been lazy, but maybe I should do that. What was that? Coarse linen. Oh, I'd have to do some coarse linen. We could do that since we're farming flax. But you can literally go to level 9 without touching. I think it was like 200 iron bars, 200 of the coarse linen, because I did like 187 or 183 with all the failures and stuff. It's a very hard craft, or a hard craft or something, to start out. But once you start getting higher level, you don't need or you don't miss as much. But it was less than 200 to get me from 1 to 9 off just crafting that. We could do that on stream. I could I'll do that. Coarse linen. Got that. I just need to prepare it all, but we could do that to show you guys that that's what you could do. That's what I did with my other character, and then you bake from there. But it saves you a bunch of like wasting time making rye and all that stuff and all the doughs until you're level 10. Blacksmith. Okay. Good morning. You just make the grain mill plans. They don't even go to anything, so you literally just make them and throw them on the ground. And it takes a lot, obviously. It was like 200 crafts, but that's, to be honest, that's actually not that bad. So that's like 100 iron ingots needed, which I'm sure I already have that just from the random oh, am I too close? Am I gonna aggro these guys? Oh, I'm picking up black trumpets on accident. That's definitely the way that I'm gonna level my baking. I actually haven't touched baking on this character yet, so we could do that though. Maybe we'll do that today. Oh. Because we can queue up a bunch of cloth. The cloth is kind of what takes the longest time, because you probably have a bunch of iron ingots after a while that you're not going to use, especially if you're farming the NPCs and stuff. So iron all. Okay, yeah. Definitely, I would 100% do that for the first few levels of baking. And you don't actually, like, you could, like, do a couple levels off of something else, but I just went straight from 1 to 9 or whatever. I think it's 9 on my other character, just off that. And it's like you do fail a lot at the beginning, but you level fast. So once you hit like moderate, you're like good to go. And I really like to put black trumpets underneath other things. Need that, don't need that. Just spamming pickup or actually farming? You know it's what? I know where everything is, if that's what you mean. I do spam the button, like with the, those black trumpets and stuff, I just drop them afterwards. But kind of run and know mostly where stuff is. Unless I come at it from a weird angle and then I'm like confused at where I'm at. For the most part, I know where most of the stuff is now. Okay, it was porcelain in. Look at that. One second, I'll be right back. Okay. Get rid of that. Might be a little early to grab this stuff again. What are you up to today, Potato? Trying to fix stuff on blog and connect the pages. It does look really good, by the way. I clicked in through it and everything. I like that you made it so you could click to the different ones, because it does make it a little easier to navigate. There should be like grapes or oh, maybe it's right there. Pops and grapes and stuff. Okay. I just wasn't far enough yet. I think it's good. I like that you're improving it as you go along. Maybe I just dropped these bones. I kind of need them though, but let's drop the bone carcass. Is it much better now? I don't have to scroll away. Yeah. I mean, I didn't mind scrolling, but I didn't check. Can you click the map and it like pops it like out so you can scroll in, or not yet? I usually just right click. Like all I did was right click the map and save it, and then I open it up in like Windows Media Player or whatever the heck it's called. I don't think it's Media Player. That's the showing my age there. Can you scroll in on it or no? One thing you need to look at, map doesn't pop up. Okay. Because that's like, you do want to be zoomed in, if you're looking at it. Oh, But we'll see. Did that drop on the ground? Be down there? Jeez. Okay. Okay, let's just go back to control. In holding control. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I just save it and then open it up. But it's nice to like go back and reference for the like next map and stuff. I don't know how to do any of that, so just the fact that you got a working website up is all that is needed for me. I'm pretty easy to please, so it's just nice having all the bosses and stuff easily accessible. Exactly. Let's do 4 of these. That's the 50. This bugs me that it was 10. What time is it there, Potato? One of these days I'll remember our time difference, but it is 9:30 in the morning here. So let's double check this. Okay, yeah, course linen. 2 a.m. Jeez. That's crazy. I don't know how you stay so productive that late in the night. That makes sense. Okay, I think we will head home to deposit all this stuff. That's like 150 hops that we can turn into 150 different other things. We'll get more on the way home too, so that's good. We'll be able to queue a bunch of stuff up and come back out. I think I'm going in the wrong. There's some. Say there should be some stuff to gather on the way. We'll fill up before we get home. Let's avoid the barley. It's nice. Need rye. Could be some rye right over here. How long does... I feel like this should have respawned. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot? Should be right there though. Or does some of this take longer to respawn? Maybe it's not 18 minutes for like ride and stuff. Why so much flax? I need to level my I guess technically right now I'm leveling my armor smithing, baking, and well, I'm gonna be leveling baking and what's that called? I could technically level my blacksmithing with fiber. You need a lot of cloth, to be honest, if you're leveling everything. I'll come back and grab that. Because you use it in a bunch of different skills. So you could use it in baking. I can get to like 9 with baking. But armor smithing and blacksmithing, I need a ton of cloth for. I guess that's just it. Well, no. Do you need it for fletching? I don't even remember. A while since I touched fletching. I probably could stand to level that a little bit. But I think that mostly just needs leather. And string. I guess you would use string. Alright, so coarse linen cloth. We'll just... But you do use it in quite a bit of different things. I do want to try and hit 30 something on all my crafts before too long, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. Shouldn't be too hard. I just have been kind of lazy. It should just be if I farm a little bit each day and then I go do dungeons or something, I think it would be more beneficial than just trying to do the dungeon the whole time, but we'll see. Any concern that there will be wipes during early access? I'm not concerned about it. Personally, I don't mind regrinding stuff, but I don't think there's going to be that many wipes. If I was running it, which I'm not, but I would think that they are going to wipe it twice. So like once during the middle of early access, and then once with the launch of the game officially is what I think they are going to do. So I'm kind of just banking on that, but that is my own opinion on what I think they're going to do with it. So who knows? They might wipe more often. But I'm not worried that they're going to be wiping anytime like soon. I don't think they are going to. I think it'd be more along the lines of maybe at the beginning of the year they would wipe once, and then I don't think it's smart if they were to wipe it a bunch of times. So I'm hoping that I'm correct in that assumption, that they're just gonna wipe like once at about the 6 to 7 mark, or like month mark, I would hope, and then of them having early access, and then like right as it's launching into the actual game is when I think they will wipe it again. So we'll see. Good morning, Crowbar. How was your weekend? But I'm not too worried. I just want to kind of push and see how far I can get in the meantime on everything. If it wipes, it wipes. I'm not too concerned. Let's see. What do I need to do? Old red wine. Less conditioned. Strong body. body. I just need water. Grinding? What are you grinding? What you doing today? Monday, it's home time on the train with Kim. Nice! Good evening, Jamie. I hope that you had a great day at work today. Red wine with strong body. Okay. Entered in a zone where I'm so addicted to your goal that you want every piece of stuff available times 10 boxes. What? Like you're gonna do like 10 boxes of like the top tier stuff or everything? Crowbar. That's so much stuff. That's kind of crazy. I don't think you're ever gonna use that much stuff. Unless you're just doing just the top tier stuff. Then I guess maybe. Like 10 boxes of fine linen cloth, 10 boxes of fine generic leather, that kind of stuff. Okay, yeah.
Stay a while and listen.
That's a lot. Thank you for the follow, Oak. Struggling with the motivation to grind, managed level 30 in armor smithing last night. Nice! You're higher than me in armor smithing, Jamie. Don't even look under it. 10 boxes of steel ingots and 10 rows of raw steel. What? That's crazy. That's a lot of steel. In higher stack sizes and bigger stores. Yeah. Craft from storage. Yeah, I agree, Squirt Daddy. It would be nice. I think they're probably quite a ways away from that, just in that the permissions and stuff. Once they start putting more permissions on chests and stuff, I'm just worried that if they have a craft from storage option, it's gonna be really hard to discern, like, what if you don't have access to that chest, but it's technically on your guys' clan's plots, and I figured there's gonna be bugs where it would try to, let's see, we need, let's see, you don't wanna see your plot for, what your plot for steel looks like? Do you just have a bunch of the furnaces just set up? And mowing down the pure iron. Nice. Yeah. Buy resources in a resource gathering. Can live without craft from storage, bigger inventory to craft as well. I need to. I'm sorry, guys. I was lazy this weekend. Okay, I did not finish my Discord. I need to actually just chat with my good friend XLG here. He's the Discord man right now. He's got his own Discord. I need to like fix my. Hey, thank you, Squirt Daddy. I mean, I literally have one. It's just, it's like I created it and that's it. And okay. Oh, so it just like Twitch adds more bits when you do that? Is that promotion going on or something? I should probably look at that, but it's something to do with September, I'm sure. Because it's September. Okay. Well, that's really cool. I need to stop being lazy on that. I need to just like put one together. I have it. It's just like literally the bare bones of like, hey, you made a Discord. Here's your basic channels, and that's all I haven't done anything to it. 1, 2, 3.
You astound me, my friend.
Thank you for the subscribe, follow. What was that? Why is it not popping up on my thing? Sorry. Apparently, there we go. Subscribe. Nice. I feel like Streamlabs or whatever is lagging. Okay. Thank you for the subscribe. That's very kind of you. Oh, man. Cheers. Okay. Holding off a little bit before grinding through all my steel, fine linen, and fine brands. Yeah. I need to just find a bear loop here in like a better bear loop here, or maybe I just like go and just take the time to go to my favorite spot and then I fill my inventory. You think it would be worth it if you have to fucking run like an hour and a half to get there? I don't think so, but because then I would level, or like it takes like, I don't know, 2 hours or
This
so.
is a great victory indeed.
Hey, thank you for the subscribe. It takes like 2 hours ish to like fill your whole inventory over there. But I would be getting crane flowers too, and I know that loop, so maybe it would be worth running over there and then just teleporting home with a full inventory of like crane flower and.
All right, time to stretch out, everybody.
Crane flower and animal hide. I don't know. Like, I feel like it'd take forever to get over there. Sorry, I realized I didn't even take a drink of that. I keep just blabbing away. Alright. Let's do this. What I need. I kind of want to make some more. Where is it? This? Was it this? Yeah, Duskfire Ale's great. So we need conditioned ale with intense flavor. And we need conditioned ale with intense flavor. Because I want some more good stamina food. Conditioned ale, intense flavor. Well, that takes a lot of malt. Good. Use some of that. Grab some more. A very half. Sorry. I'll just. Stretch out. 100 bits. Thank you, Jamie. I could just like stand up and stretch, I guess. East. Feel like I need more water. Is that conditioned ale with intense flavor? I'm always worried I'm gonna do the wrong craft. Dapper Dak does a headstand. I'm not that flexible. Maybe when I start working out. I really do need to start working out again. Like 2 years ago, I was working out regularly and I felt really good. Like it sucked to work out, but my inventory's full. But I started actually feeling good after I was done working out, and then I like stopped working out. But it took a really long time, like over a month, to even like feel good after working out. Instead of just feeling like I was dying every day. But it was good. I felt pretty good about myself at that time. So I should probably do that again. But I can't do a headstand. I'm not very good at it. I haven't done stuff like that since I was a kid. Let's see. Bold Winter Stout. How close am I to 35? Skills. I'm blind. Oh, it's the first one. Okay, I could make some of that then. That was the intense one, right? Without worrying. Conditioned beer with intense flavor. Okay. The same, and then work gets in the way. Yeah. It's like, it was just tough because like at that time, a couple years ago, my youngest was not in school and she just started going to school. And I guess, yeah, kindergarten. Well, no, I guess she's been in for 2 years now. So she wasn't in school at that time. So it was hard to work out because my kids just want to be with me. Like, that sounds really mean to say because, like, obviously I want my kids to be with me, but it's really difficult to find time for yourself when your kid is always all up in your business. And I love that they are, because I know I'm going to miss it once they don't want anything to do with me soon, when they like get a little older. But like trying to like work out, they want to work out too, and then I'm not paying attention to what the heck I'm doing, and I'm like trying to watch like a YouTube video of how to do these exercises because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. And you know, also making sure my kid's not hurting herself right next to me. It was just difficult. So once they actually started going to school, I was like, cool, I'll have some time for myself to actually work out, and then I just stopped working out, so it didn't work out anyways. But my husband's kind of in the same situation though, of like he wants to start working out, but he just works really long hours, so by the time he gets home he's just exhausted, and I could see why he doesn't want to work out after spending a lot of time working each day. I definitely don't blame him for not working out. I don't know, it's tough because after some time you do start feeling good after you're working out, but it takes like I don't know, it took me a long time to get that, and I only had just started getting that feeling that I was actually like accomplishing something, and then I, you know, messed up by stopping working out, and that because now I'm just gonna feel like I'm dying when I start working out again, and I know that, and that's kind of like making me not want to even start. Followed my guide to leveling up baking and lasted all of 30 minutes. Not gonna be the baker. That's okay. You don't have to be the baker. Grapes. Berries. You know. I feel like I need more fucking Squire. Alright, well. There's a lot of sausage there. I don't know if it's worth attempting. What do you guys think, chat? Do you think I should run all the way to Ancien just to level, or just to get bears? Or do we just chill here and deal with our shitty bear spawn over here? Oh. No. That's not what I was excited for. Why do they make these look the same? An hour for rifle. Yeah. It takes so long. That's why I just cheated with the, well, not really cheating, but you just use the, I guess blacksmith grain. No, it's not blacksmithing, it's fucking, what's this one? Carpenter. You just do, it's very hard, but even at very hard, I'd rather fucking make a bunch of iron bars and coarse linen than, because, like, I have a ton of iron ingots that I'm not using. I guess I don't even have that many. Maybe I should do a... I don't have that much. Oh no, never mind. This is all fucking iron. I have plenty. Shitty bear spawn for the win. Really? Let's see. I should probably have a heal hat. Or no, maybe I'll do... No, wait, no, a heal hat for sure. Okay. I need more of this Duskfire. For sure. So. We'll probably run up and farm bears, I think. Because I want to level my fucking... What's the cheat way? You'd make grain mill plans. You just make grain mill plans from level 1 to level 9. And it takes coarse linen and iron bar. So it takes like 200-ish depending on how unlucky you are. Like when I leveled my other character, I went from 1 to 9, and it was like 183 or 187 crafts. So I made enough cloth for 200, I think. Or maybe it was only 180. I don't remember. I feel like my math was off. I was supposed to make 200 and then I didn't. But that's why I was making the coarse linen just now. But then you don't even have to worry about baking or like making the dough and stuff at least until level 9. And by then you can start doing I honestly don't even remember the bread you make, but it's an easy craft. So once you if you're gonna do it that way, I would look at the leveling guide and remember which one you make after that and just start queuing up the dough for that. That way you have it all ready to go. On it like effect. Yeah, exactly. But that's what I did, and it was so much easier because you could, like, obviously you can push to 10 with like normal baking crafts, but I found it to be much easier, and then you're not wasting your rye and everything, your yeast on those crafts. You can start crafting better stuff that you might actually use, like the trail pie. Good spot for bears in Iniscalia. It's just the opposite side, northeast of the eye. Right here. Your way of building in the red trees. Is it foggy over there? That's the foggy trees, is it not? Okay, 1 second. How good is the loop though? Is it 100% you just run through and you can do a loop like my ancient one? I might run over there. Well, I guess we'll have to see, because I think last time I was running this bear loop over here, there was people farming, and I don't know if they were farming for pure iron or if they were actually farming the bears and stuff too. But I mean, it's not bad. It's just nowhere near as good as the loop that I have in Ancient. I might just run to Ancient, to be honest, because it's at least I know that I have a 100% good loop there. And I would get crane flour, which isn't bad because I could use crane flour right now to level my alchemy. Maybe we do that. I don't know. Have to. Maybe we do that. I'm gonna go back to base after this, and maybe we'll just run up. I'm gonna change so much when people start playing again. Yeah. Well, once they implement trade too, like I wouldn't mind trading something that's abundant to me for something that's not as easy to farm. That is a long walk. My other thought was maybe I make a alt and I'd still have to run it, like maybe I make an alt in Ancient and I run down here, and or make an alt here and bring my second set of gear. But then if I like die in a dungeon, I'd be kind of fucked, and I don't really want to do that. But I don't know, we'll see. I could just run over there. I feel like it's still worth it because I haven't really found much crane flour over here either, but then again I'm not hitting the right spots because you're... Okay, am I? I'm gonna go this way. I don't know why that looked so weird to me. Hi, Lorf. Hope your weekend went well. I don't know, guys. I might just run over there. Like, I feel like this loop here is fine. I probably am just being too particular about it. Like, it's an okay loop. It's just not an immediate, like, never have to stop loop. Which is so nice when you're fucking farming. Because then I just teleport home anyways. We'll have to see. I might just do it, though. Just bring food. Or stamina food. And run over. You think people are at the PvP zone right now? What if I just go through the PvP zone? Like, and come out of Ancient's portal? Like, when you go in... When you go in for Minas Gallia... I'm pretty sure I saw... Yeah, someone posted the thing. Okay, so when you go in... Ancient... No. Is this one. So, I could, like, run up through the PvP zone. I'm in Innis, yeah. But, like, I'm close enough that I could go through the PvP zone instead of going... Like, having to go through the whole map. Ideally. Like, what if I run through the PvP zone? Sorry, right here. So you pop through here. That's kind of a long run in the PvP zone. Northeast side of the Pure Ore has a nice loop. So it seemed like it was okay over here, right? There's a lot of bears, but like it felt like half of them kept spawning inside the craters, and so it was hard to like get them because they would just like disappear. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's try one loop around here and we'll see. I also don't know if the people that I kept seeing, because I did see like 2 or 3 different people when I was farming bears over here last time. And I don't know if they were actually farming bears or if they were farming the iron and stuff. But let's just see, I guess, because it is kind of a really long run in Escalia. Or to Ancien. I got so spoiled with that loop in Ancien that nothing feels as good. And that kind of sucks. Because, like, I was hoping there would be something comparable in Innis. Because that's such a nice loop over there. But this gets me... over here I get a lot of skullcap, which is nice. In this loop. So maybe it's still just worth it. But the other one's crane flower, which is also nice. I don't know. We'll see. We'll do a loop here. I'm just gonna run back to base and throw this stuff on. Loop is similar to one in southeast of Pochera. Okay. Southeast of Pochera. This one here. I never actually went over and investigated that one. 10 brown bears. This right here. Where I had the stars. I just need to find an efficient loop for these, you're saying? Okay. We'll try it. It just seemed like when I was doing well, there'd be like 2 or 3 different spawns that are like in a crater or something, and that's really annoying versus because you can't kill them. That's close to Shrine? Okay. We'll see. We'll just go farm over there and see what we can get up to. 'Cause it's not bad. It's just not as fast, I feel like. Okay. Browns are definitely... Yeah, brown are the best. Yeah, maybe I just wasn't being efficient last time. We'll see. Alright. Okay. Let's go see. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's just not as good, I feel like, because they're spread more apart than that other loop that I have in Ancien. I think I need to just, like, forget about that loop since I'm on this map. But we'll run over, we'll see. You stayed awake just for this? Hi, Jarvan. I hope you're not staying awake too late. About to kill some bears. How was your weekend, Jarvan? Great, successful raid. Nice. Get anything cool out of it? The upgrades, I should say. sigils are stuck in my projects. Nice. Yeah, I'm hoping they'll be implementing new gear in, so that's probably not a bad idea to hold on to some tattered sigils and stuff. With the hopes that there will be some new bosses we can kill. But who knows? They have like kind of teased the level 3 healing shirt and some stuff like that. So it would be cool if they actually like put that stuff in. Or I wonder if some of those like that they had teased in the past, I wonder if some of those are just the what's supposed to be dropping from the couple bosses that do not drop anything at the moment. They don't drop their boss sigils. That's risky. Hopefully you guys don't like wipe when you're pulling stuff like that. That's a lot of mobs potentially. I probably should have brought another stamina food. So I'm only having 4 of these. Sometime, sure, Jarvan. But probably not right this moment. As long as you guys are like okay with that, I'd be kind of hesitant, but I'm just a little bit of a worrier, so. I mean, if you're using the shield wall, then it's totally fine to pull a bunch of melee. Just when there's poison, guys, is when it gets tricky. Or you'll end up like me, getting spammed like 8 fucking poisons. That's dangerous, pulling a bunch of poison mobs. I've been having a lot of fun solo in the dungeon. I think it's really fun. It just sucks, like, I feel like a duo would be really fun in this game. Because you could split up on what you're gathering and stuff. You could be like, hey, what do you want to level, and then I'll level whatever else you don't want to level, and just be a little more efficient with 2 people. So if you have like a spouse or like a friend that you could play this game with, you'd be much better off than just completely solo. But it's definitely doable as a solo, obviously, as we've shown, and Potato's shown and everything. But I think a duo would be really fun in this game because you have that extra little, what's that called? Like, assurance that if something goes wrong, you at least have one other person to maybe be able to revive you. Or you could do the little cheeses of, let me jump off this, and then, you know, you revive me, and now I'm at the bottom. And you could just get around to dungeons a little easier than having to go all the way around. Yeah, I'll make one. I'll get it going. I definitely will do that, like, this week, within the next, like, day or 2. I will have a Discord that I can link. Oh, fuck. And, you didn't really miss much, Potato. Just discussing dungeons and stuff. I feel like, and, like, my thoughts on... I think a duo would be real fun with this game. Instead of completely solo. the real queen is the queen. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I'm just waiting for the update. I think it'll be really fun. Hopefully they add a bunch of stuff. That we've been waiting for. Yeah, solo is fun too, but I really think a duo would shine in this game because you could get out of like trickier situations and stuff, and it just makes it that much quicker if you're both like you treat it as a solo, I guess, but you still are like working together, kind of thing. Honestly, I feel like it will increase by 20 levels each time. That each time they add a new, oh, come on. Each time they add a new material, it should be about 20 levels. Because if you look at the current materials, like if you look at generic leather, it gets you 20 levels. If you look at fine generic leather, why is my fireball not working? It gets you like 20 levels. So I think the next craft, whatever the next thing is going to be about 20 levels. So I think it'll go from 41 to 61 or something once they do that update. I don't think we're anywhere near that update until they still have to go back through and fix the crafting, the current crafting, and make it more in line and stuff. And then once that's done, then they can say, okay, now we're ready to increase the cap. I feel like if they increase it right now, but everything's the same, people are not gonna have fun. Oh my god, people are not gonna have fun pushing it higher when what they would have to add more items. They would have to add, more bosses to be able to farm higher level stuff. You'd smash that in less than a week. All versions. Question: what happens to your gear if you die in a dungeon? You have 3 days to recover your body, so that's anywhere you die. If you die in a dungeon, your body, like your corpse, persists through the dungeon, so it doesn't matter if everybody gets out of the dungeon and you go back in and it's a whole new instance. Your body will still be there. And you have 3 days to recover it. So as long as you can recover your body within 72 hours, it doesn't matter where you die. If you can't get it in 72 hours, then it will expire. So you just gotta make sure you get re-geared and go back in there and get to your body and pull it within the 72 hours. It's always the tank's fault. Yeah, I'm not sure, Crowbar. I feel like they have a lot of stuff they need to do before they would increase levels. And for the people like you who have... Oh, I fucked up. I'm so glad that... Okay, that was weird. Who have stocked way up on materials and stuff, anything they do without a wipe, you're just gonna blow right through it again. So, I guess that's not very, for you, it might not be as fun, but for everyone else who hasn't stocked up on stuff, it still will take quite some time to push to the next levels and stuff. YouTube chat lag? Yeah, it sucks. I'm not a fan, but I don't know another way to add them together. Maybe there is another bot out there that can do it, but I haven't found it yet. All the videos I look up, this is the one that shows them together. So I could definitely look into that again, but I haven't seen an alternative yet for it. Come on. Tell me a game where the mobs don't cleave through all players. Okay, one second. I gotta scroll back up. Let me kill this and then I'll scroll back up through chat. Because I definitely missed something. It is tab targeting, though. This game has tab targeting. That's what that's called, right? Where you can select the targets and stuff and just tab through them. We have that. Well, to be fair, how mobs work right now, because I saw something about that, so one second. Let me scroll back through. Technically, there's no concept in the game. Yes, there is a puller and aggro generation. It's all about body blocking and making a shield wall. Finally figured out how to make images pop up on clicking. Oh, nice potato. That's a cheese.
Stay a while and listen.
Thank you for the follow, woo woo. Oh, now I can't see that. Yay, my follower goal got met. We got 260. Let's see. This is not a tab target. Yeah, it forces you to be one unit. Okay, so I kind of agree. Oh, hi, Lester. Lester, I did answer your question on the other one. Did you not hear? But if you have a different question, I can answer that, and or I could answer your YouTube question again if you weren't able to hear it. But I'm ready for your question. So never heard it or saw that. Okay, so you asked how long you have to get your body out of a dungeon. Your body has a 72-hour limit on it. So you have to get your body back, your corpse back, within 72 hours. Otherwise, your body will expire. From what I've been told. I actually have never held a body that long without it expiring. But from other people, I have heard that it's 72 hours. And your body persists through dungeon instances. So it doesn't matter if everybody leaves the dungeon, your body's fine. You don't have to stay in the dungeon. You can come back to it, and it could be a completely different instance. You could come back like 2 days later or whatever. As long as you get your body in the 72 hours, you should be fine. Yeah, thanks. No problem. I'm really happy, and thank you for following on YouTube. Yeah, it's 72 hours, yeah. So, like, that's a long time. You should be fine to get it back. What server are you on? Because if you need help and you're on Sir Nunos, I could maybe help you, but that depends. And what dungeon were you in and stuff. But you should... 72 hours is a pretty long time, so you should be able to get it back. I'm not sure why YouTube would be lower. Like, I have really good internet, so it should be kind of similar to both. On both, I should say. I don't think you... I don't know if there's a corpse limit. Is there a corpse limit on how many corpses you can have? You can always just pull your corpse each time and get rid of your empty bodies. You saw that firsthand? I've never died a bunch of times in a row to see if there was a limit. No? Rescue tonight? Okay. I've had an empty body last more than 48 hours. Yeah, it should be 72 hours, Harry. So you should have 3 days, which is quite a long time. There's no limits to how many bodies? Okay. If there was, that would be kind of silly. But I could see that being a thing. But just make sure to just empty your body. You don't want to have a bunch of empty corpses in a dungeon anyways. Because if you're trying to pull your actual body, you'll just keep pulling your empty corpses. You can always go around the side to recover. Yeah, exactly, Schultz. Now I know, and I'm 100% doing that every time because that was so annoying, being just slightly too far. Oh. Good afternoon, Flay. Hope your afternoon is going well. Have a good one. 5 people, spears, and underwear. We did it Saturday night. Nice. This is what we do. We make an alt with weaponry outside of the ruins just in case we wipe. We have backups. To be honest, if you wipe, you can get your body back by clearing 2 rooms out. Yeah, usually. Depending on what dungeon you're in, you can usually get to your body fairly quickly. Just having another set of gear nearby is really nice. Like, if one of your people don't die, and you all have Fireball, Mez, Pacify, they should hopefully... Oh, this one's broken. They should hopefully be able to get you close enough to be able to pull your bodies. It just takes time. You gotta be patient, which is hard to do when you are, worried about losing all your gear and shit. But if you take it slow, you should be able to get through there. For the most part. It's really hard to just keep your cool, though, when you, are worried. Especially if you have, like, better stuff with you. You're like, oh god, now I'm really gonna lose it all. Good gear that it's on this front. Oh, that's smart. How deep can you go into a cave dungeon if you use Pacify to a boss? So the Pacify lasts, like, level 1 Pacify is 90 seconds. So technically you could get pretty far in. You're just really risking another wipe if you just, like, you have to move quickly. Because if you're pacifying 3 different things, and running through, you have to line up the pacify, you know. You just gotta be quick, I guess. If you could technically pacify the whole dungeon, if you're good enough at it, but that's really risky because if anything goes wrong and you have to backtrack a little bit, you haven't killed any of those mobs. And I feel like the best option if you're trying to get your body back is to just kill stuff. Like, make yourself a clear path, and then you know you have about 18 minutes at each little section. And if something goes wrong, you can back up a little bit and reset yourself, and, like, calm down. We've tried to be quick about it and just pacify stuff, and you end up making a mistake, and it's a silly mistake, and it doesn't matter. You're just dead anyways, and then you have to, like, start over again. So the easiest way is to just... What is up with all these brown bears fucking up? That one's bugged too. Load our body. That's just so risky to pull a lot of mobs. I feel like I'm not gonna pacify the brown bears though, because it's the second one that has again, they're pacifying it. Oh, you shared it to the Pax Dei Discord? Let me see. We can watch that real quick. Let me get to a safe spot, because I kind of want to get over here and teleport to the shrine anyways. actually don't know which one I'm gonna go to. I think I would go to the top one. It's muted though? Okay. Okay. Stuck. We'll see where we get unstuck to. Perfect. That's where I wanted to be. Okay. So you said in Discord, where'd you link it to? Media share? At the top of your mouse. No, maybe not media share. Where did you link it? General? Jarvin? Where do you know where he linked it? Wait. Because if you at me wherever the heck you linked it, I can 1, 2, 3. No. You can't post a link here. I don't know how to set it up so where you could do that. If you just at me in the Discord where you linked it, just like reply to yourself and at me. I don't know if I have that set up, to be honest, Kappa. Like, I thought that I did, but it didn't work last time. Your bot should have it automatic. Check general. Okay. All right, here we go. Thank you. 1 second. Let me. Okay. All right, so we'll watch this. That's a lot of mobs. Oh my god. But they're all on you, right? As long as you stay far enough back, you should be fine. Oh wow. Did you pull the whole dungeon? How did you even do that? You like ran through? And your food was wearing off? Thing. Oh, that guy got through. Oh my gosh. Caster carrier ground for max aggro. Nice. That was like the worst timing for your food to wear off too. That was good. That's a lot of mobs. That's good that worked out for you. That's pretty good. Pretty nice. Good job. I would be way too scared that people would freak out and move and ruin the shield wall. I'm sure you guys were like yelling, like, don't move, don't move. I don't know why I don't have. It's not even the right computer. How the hallway has a bug. If you heal in the tight corner, somehow can aggro the whole radius of the room. Makes sense. It must just be like where it's positioned, and they just catch you on the aggro. Leroy moment. Yeah, that looked intense. I can only imagine what your guys' comms were like at that point. Do not break the wall. Keep it tight. Don't panic. Yeah. Yeah, I can only, like, I'd be worried that people would freak out and, like, move. And then you let, like, one in. You let one in. They let one in at the end there, and your food wore off. Like, that was like literally the worst timing. Look at that. That guy's gonna disappear. That's kind of like, I also just don't like the pitted zone for the bears because of this. Like, where's the other bear for one? I bet you he's in a spot where he will disappear too. Hey, bear. Yeah, no problem. Not sure why there was no sound, but that's okay. It's still nice. Good morning, Mep. That was fun to watch. Okay. I don't get how there's people here every time. I'm not complaining that this server is active, but like, I can't tell if they're killing bears or not. If they are, then it ruins my whole thing, because there's no bears anywhere. Characters are solo dungeons, yeah. Solo is easy, you just gotta take it slow. Excited about all the middle school humor sound effects Archie will be playing at TwitchCon. Man, I don't know. I hope that he tones it down. I don't want him to risk like getting banned or like anything silly. Like, TwitchCon tickets are really expensive, so I wouldn't want him to risk being removed just over some silly thing that someone wants to spend like a couple bucks on. The heck? There should be more than 2 of that. Oh, here they are. He did reject quite a few. Cool. I didn't stay up too late last night because he started his stream at like 10 o'clock at fucking night, but so I missed most of them, but he hadn't rejected much. This looks like it might be bugged as well. I don't know why brown bears are all bugged today. Like, every single one is regenning. Yeah, that one's regenning too. Like, what the hell's going on? Night of poopy sound effects? Yeah. I'm not looking that forward to it. I'm gonna be hanging out with Ewag and Archie and the guys and stuff a lot of the time while I'm there, because I don't want to hang out by myself. So I'm not a big fan of fart noises and stuff, so we'll see how both of these are bugged, so annoying. Go north, I guess. Tried to mix in a few cat sounds. Nice. Gotta have the meow one. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's good though. It'll be good. It'll be funny. But we'll see how annoying it'll be. I hope he'll be smart about it. Iwago May can be smart about it. So I'm not that worried about it. Man, this is quite a cliff. See the bear? This is like the 3rd or 4th brown bear that has been regenerating, but so was that other gray bear. So I don't know how to pay for the trip. Yeah, that's true. And it's expensive. And so, like, I don't want him to risk for, like, you know, some funny laughs that someone would, like, embarrass him out at. I don't want him to risk, like, getting kicked out, because that's just expensive. The ticket itself, but then they're doing, like, the Airbnb, and that's ridiculously expensive, too. So I'm sure he won't be too dumb about it. I am really excited to go. Like, should be fun. Like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Bridge cost for one person about $2,000. Yeah, yeah, that seems about right. I'm lucky in that we live here, so technically I could just go for just the ticket cost, but I'm gonna be spending more. Just even like all the food and stuff there too. Should prepare somewhere. I marked it. 2K for a ticket? No, it's not 2K for a ticket. It's hey, shit. Okay, Diagro. This Airbnb or this hotel room is like $500 a night, and you gotta stay 3 days. Tickets are like 180. Tickets were like 300 for like all 3 days plus the thing. Yeah, the plane, the food, the merch. Yeah. Sleep in your car. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's a lot. Like, I don't want to pacify the brown bear because I'm worried that it's gonna break. I'm actually only like 20 to 30 minutes away from where TwitchCon's gonna be, so I could technically just come home every day and not have to waste money on a accommodation. Yeah, I live in San Diego. I've actually never been over near where the convention center is, but I googled it, and it's only like, depending on time of day, I'm sure it's going to be more like 30-40 minutes with all the traffic and stuff, but I'm not too far from it, which is lucky. That's the only reason I bought a ticket, to be honest, because I'm pretty cheap. This one looks like it's regenerating. What's going on? Like, I'm not doing anything different than normal on these guys, but everything is regenerating. Oh, yep, he's regenerating. I just don't get it. What? 28 hours from me, you've driven it every year. You drive? Isn't that like, do you rent a car to drive it? Or do you take your own car? That's a lot of wear and tear on your car. Driving that much? Air here, or was this just regular iron? A bear somewhere? There they are. Your camper van? Oh. Are you going to TwitchCon, Kappa? Do you drive out like Tuesday or something? Not this year? Okay. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why like half the bears that I've touched today are regenerating. For one, they said they fixed that bug, but they clearly haven't. Air miss into Vegas because Vegas, yeah. I could see not wanting to go to Vegas. I have never been there either, Jarvin. I'm kind of excited. I mostly only bought the ticket just because I wanted to hang out with some friends from New World. And I kind of feel silly because I could just hang out with them without even going into TwitchCon, to be honest, but it's whatever. We'll have fun. But I could have just said, hey, where are you guys hanging out? And then I would just meet them in all the places that they're meeting outside of TwitchCon, and it would have been just as fine. It's the experience, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Mep. I am excited about it. It's just anxious because I don't like hanging around too many people. and TwitchCon is gonna be like so many people. I seen some girl. There's 2 people I've met there. Nice. Yeah, it's all about the people, to be honest. Like, I'm just really excited to meet a couple friends that we had played New World together and stuff. So I've kind of known them for 3 years. So it'd be fun to meet people in real life. And not even just New World, but like some people from Twitch and whatnot. Mostly Arshi's friends, I guess. A lot of people at TwitchCon, but it isn't like, yeah. Yeah, 25,000. Yeah, that's so many people. Like, it's gonna like give me anxiety. I'm gonna be taking like my no, never mind, because then I can't drink. We'll be fine. I'll just like, I don't know, deal with it, I guess. Many people just think it could be Comic-Con. Yeah. Well, I think Comic-Con would be more fun, to be honest. I've never been to one of those either, though. But I like nerdy stuff. I guess TwitchCon is nerdy too, but like, I feel like Comic-Con would be like so much more fun. Should be 500,000. 500,000 would be so fucking much. It's already like so overpriced and stuff because it's San Diego, for 1, and then for 2, it's a like everything just gets like super jacked up in price, just because it's such a big weekend for it, and they're like, ooh, tourism. So I can only imagine actually having to like book stuff. Whatever it is, it's a ridiculous amount. Did Dragon Con 20 years ago, back when not so many people did this kind of con? That sounds like it would be really fun. The only thing I've ever done is gone to the International a couple times, and that was really fun, but it's like fun for the people you're with. Like we went with like my husband and my like brother-in-law and a couple friends and stuff that we played Dota with, and it was really fun. But other than that, I haven't gone to any of these cool things. My husband used to go to E3 every year, and I never went with him, but he'd come home with like all the cool swag and stuff, and had a blast every time he went. Yeah, with a good, yeah. So I'm not worried about not having fun at TwitchCon because I'm gonna be with Archie and Ewag and a bunch of people who should make it really fun. So even though I'll be hating being around a lot of people, it'll be good with the little group that I'm with, I should say. That's a lot. That's a lot of people. I can't really even like comprehend exactly where's this gray bear from? I can't even like comprehend how much that actually is, to be honest. I don't think I've ever been anywhere where 30,000 people were in one spot. I feel like this is just gonna be some super spreader event though. Like everyone's gonna, I'm gonna get COVID after this. We tattooed about 20 of them. I only have 1 tattoo, and I do want to get more, but I haven't even looked at a spot to like go get a new tattoo. It's too bad you're not coming. Could have got a tattoo from you. Yeah, I'm gonna try not touching stuff. That hurt. Her underwear. See, the only thing is it's gonna be cold. Like, I have to double check the weather, but it should be, like, pretty nice out, but, like, cold enough that I'm gonna be wearing pants, I think. So, I would definitely not be wearing my bathing suit. But I get cold really easy. I don't have that much body fat on me, so I'm always cold. So better to wear pants and be manageable than to be like freezing all night, every night. Get cold at 65, same. My husband is always warm, and I am just freezing. My kids, thankfully, are taking after him. They're always like burning, and they always laugh at me because I'm like cold. And I'm just like, well, be thankful. Be thankful you're not. Yeah, wiped. Clan wiped. If only if there were more people that were going that were from Pax Dei, maybe. I am outnumbered. I'm glad though. I would much rather have my kid. Like they got my genetics in that they're super skinny, so at least I passed that on. But they're just warm all the time and like they get like the best of both worlds, so it's kind of nice. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely run around a lot, so that I'm sure that helps. You can't walk over here? Oh, I guess he was on that thing. Nay. Annoying. What? There should be bears somewhere. I'm just confused. Okay. They just spawn in on me. Did he dodge that? I honestly don't know. Yes, he did. That was interesting. Kind of funny that they're not hitting me. How is he not hitting me? Look there. Have a good one, Kappa. Thanks for stopping by. That run soundboard effect? Yeah, I really need to actually just go through and add a bunch more sound effects and get my Discord working and a bunch of stuff that I've just been putting off over the last like 3 weeks or whatever since I've been able to do them. Oh, come on. Maybe tied your points and stuff. Yeah. Tattooing baby footprints. That's cute for them though. Have a good one. I just need to go through and add more sound effects and stuff. Okay. Hi, Jarvin. Hope that you have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, that would be really fun. Funny how stuck you get on that. Yeah. Pretty much, potato. Just figure I need to level it, and that's a really good item that I want. Kind of a Risa and the other, that hat, but mostly Risa. I just need a lot of leather anyways, so. Never bad to hunt bears. I'm kind of just farming everything today. While I have time. Ugh, excuse me. Moderate at 26, 27. I'm only at level 20 right now. 21, so still got quite a ways to go. Honestly, haven't leveled it too much in a long time. Just because it's boring to farm bears. But I'll definitely try it once it's moderate. Armor smithing? Yeah. I feel like. I mean, I guess if I'm actually just spamming bears, then I could probably level leatherworking pretty easily, but it's just annoying to, like, have to loop around and kill them when, as you've seen, like, everything is regenning and or half of them just are spawned in the wrong spot, so they disappear. So, it's just annoying. To go for Roach. What does Roach do? Which one? Isn't there two different Roach bosses? Because one is a spear, right? There's two, there's three. Oh, okay. They like the name Roach. Apparently. Ooh, he might kill me. Okay. That was too close for comfort. Kills all the roaches in the dungeons. Yeah. I hate those walls that are just full of roaches. I mean, it makes sense. They're trying to do like a corrupted, disgusting, infested theme, you know? So, makes sense to have roaches. That's a very easy thing to say. This is gross. It's like Diablo. Excuse me. This guy's regening. Yep, he's regening, of course. Just frustrating when half the bears you get to are messed up in one way or another. Maybe 1.5 hours. Yeah, like it's just annoying. This is just the level 2. This is the chapeau of the sated. Chapeau of the sated? I don't know how to say that. But it's just a level 2 healing hat. I just have it on because then I have one more free inventory spot. It's Divine Remedy level 2. Dropped from like Star Void Initiator or something. I don't remember. Void something. Usually I would be swapping back and forth, but I wanted a free inventory spot. Well, since Iniscalia doesn't get an easy Lector spawn, we just have to make do with this. I feel I can get high enough to make the other thing. If I could have just gotten one of those fucking chainmail dude in the infestation, it would have been great, but did not get to that dude. Of course you would. It was so annoying. That's how my run, like, by myself, not on stream, went too, so just really turned me off of that dungeon, to be honest. I'm sure I'll go back there eventually, but not anytime soon. I felt as well I hated the Innis dungeons. Did you? Yeah, is this corrupted boar ever gonna turn around? I feel like he followed a very long time. Yeah, a little. Like, I just have been kind of doing other stuff on the weekends. I usually play it a little bit. Depending on what I need to do, I will like reset stuff. But this weekend I did not play at all, which is why it seemed like I was doing exactly what I was doing when I logged off. What the fuck? It's because I was. I didn't play at all this weekend. Now I'm all confused. I have to do it this way. There's another bear. There it is. Okay. No, I do play it off stream. It's mostly on stream. Shit. How did I lure that guy from that far away? This boar is just all up on me. Alright. How much do boars hit you for? You're not blocking? Should kill this. He won't leave me alone. This is a bear. These ones are, the boars are pigs. And I wouldn't eat their bacon. Unless you want to get sick. Oh, they're fast. They're pretty gross. They're like decomposing. No. Hate that. Good morning. Reciprocal? 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 How do you say your name? I do like this hat. Wish you could make it different colors though. I'd make mine black. If I could dye all my clothes black, that would be great. Neck is fine. Hope your day's going well. I'm gonna take a hit. I'm leveling my... I'm kind of just farming a little bit of everything today, but this is just to get some large animal hides for leatherworking. I'm only level 21 at the moment on my leatherworking. I want to get up to like 30 something. Stuck. So that I can craft some higher level gear. I have some gear that will be really nice, but I have to I have to get like way higher on my leatherworking before I can craft it. So we're just doing a little bear loop. I don't get it though. There should be air around here. Maybe that person just killed him? Yep, exactly. Bare necessities. I feel like that person is killing bears. So for bears, for example, I'll show you after I'm done killing this one. I'll show you the differences. So there's a couple of different ways you can farm animal hide, which is what we're farming. Bears are the easiest for a solo. You can also farm like stags. They drop like a lower tier of it. But for these bears, brown bears drop it 1 to 2, or I think it's or maybe 2 to 3. Like that's just said 2 large animal hide. It seems like brown bears drop it 100% of the time. Gray bears drop it about 50 to 60% of the time. And then black bears have like a smaller chance to drop it. Usually brown and gray bears are together, like they spawn together, which is why you want pacify. They are the best option in my opinion to farm, because if you're killing like stags and stuff, they drop the lower tier of this. It takes 2 animal hides to turn into 1 large animal hide, so if you could just farm large animal hide straight up, you don't have to convert it. They drop about 2 to 3, I think, now, when you get them, but obviously brown bears are the best to kill because they drop it 100% of the time. Sometimes they'll drop large rough animal hide, which once you hit a certain level, about 20, 22-ish, you don't really need that anymore. But it's still not bad to have, I guess. But we're here for the large animal hide. It takes a lot though, because for every 5 large animal hide, that's 5 leather that you can craft. You put it on the tanning rack and you can choose either between boiled leather or there should be it's not boiled leather or fine generic leather. So you need a lot though, like a ridiculous amount to level your leatherworking. So it just takes a long time because you have to first find the bears and or whatever else you're farming, and then like kill them, obviously. And the only way you can kill them fairly quickly, I should say, as a solo is using this Fireball Mesmerize combo. Yeah, so pacify is what you use. How I pacified both of those guys, that means as long as they're not aggro to you, you can pacify them and they won't aggro to you. Like, I'll show you, I can walk right up to this other bear that's still pacified. Pacify lasts for 1.5 minutes on level 1, and it's like probably one of the best best skills in the game, especially for a solo. Fireball will, after 2 hits, it applies a burn. You can see the burn on him, and that does a % tick of max hit points. So bears have a lot of max hit points, so you basically just need 2 ticks of Fireball on a bear to kill it. Mesmerize just stops them from attacking for 20 seconds. So you just combo. So he's pacified, he won't attack me. Whereas if he wasn't pacified, he would, like, as soon as you get to about like right here, they start chasing you and stuff. But so you basically just fireball, mesmerize, and they just can't attack you for 20 seconds. You have like a 6-second cooldown on your fireball. You just wait and you fireball again, and then it'll apply the burn. This is kind of where people are like, you shouldn't be able to mesmerize it right now, but you can right now. I think that it should break if there's a burn, like an active burn or a damage over time on the mob. It shouldn't be able to be mesmerized, but they haven't fixed that yet, so right now it's fine to use it, but eventually it probably will wake them up, and then you would just have to like kite them around, and you could use weapons like a shield and a one-handed mace. That's my favorite weapon combo, and you have a couple stuns with that, so you should be able to stun and still just spam fireballs onto them. But for now, it's really easy to cheese them. What are the spells in order? Yeah, so you basically, to farm anything in the game, all you need is mesmerize, fireball, pilgrim's fire, and pacify, and you could kill every single monster in the game. So these three are the most important skills. You can also get heals, so there's a healing hat that gives you a single target heal. Technically it's a little more than a single target, because it's a single target plus yourself, so you could be healing 2 people at once if you have multiple people. And then there's an AoE heal shirt, which is just a little AoE around you. That's really nice to have. And once you have like those 5 items, you basically can do anything you want in the game. Does it take long to do the crafting to leather? So you'll put stuff on the racks. So for the rough leather, it takes 10 of these large animal hides to make 10 leather, and it'd be either rawhide or generic leather. And then for the orange hides, it's 5 per craft, and you make 5. So it's like 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, 20 minutes. I think it's 20 minutes to, once it's on the tanning rack, to become leather. So it's not that long. There is a queue time though. But you do need a lot of leather, so like realistically I should be farming bears more often than I do. And if I did, I would be a higher level than 21. Ooh. It's not good. I didn't realize my was off. And stamina food is really nice when you're farming most things. Unless you're farming like Zebians and stuff that actually hit you a lot, then you'll want like HP food. You do have some annoyances though, like right now what just happened there was the fireball fizzled out. I'm not sure why it does that. It's just a bug. So sometimes you have to cast Fireball a bunch more times than you should need to if it fizzles out.
Stay a while and listen.
Thank you for the follow. Yeah, no problem. I'm always down to answer questions. Like I only got there. As long as I can answer it. I mean, if I don't know the answer, I'll definitely say I don't know. But your first priority should just be farming these couple easy magic items. They're really not that hard to get. You do have to get to level like 20-ish to craft the fireball bracers, but that's not too hard. You don't need animal hide for that, so you could just be killing boars and deer. I highly suggest using a bow for deer, because you can just one-tap them with a bow. And once you get a little used to the aim, it's really easy. But I do have guides on how to kill stuff without magic, and then also how to get all these magic items on YouTube. So if you're curious, you can always look over there and check those videos out. But once you have these magic items, it makes everything in the game so much easier. And you'll be able to do anything you want to do solo. Just gotta take it slow. Get it though, there should be bears somewhere around here. Here it is. He is regenerated. Okay. I definitely get a lot of skull caps here, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, pretty much. This one spawned in. It's kind of nice. I guess I got the timing right on that. Should it fizzle out? Because why would it not? Should be one more. Maybe not. 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I actually need to go pick up my kid from school, so I'm gonna have to end my stream early. Um, I will be back tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning, but we are going to raid into um probably just raid into XLG. Looks like he's playing Dark and Darker. Um, but unfortunately, I will not get to do the last little bit of the time here, but that's all right. Because kiddos come first. But okay, so we will raid into XLG. It looks like he's killing people in dungeons right now, so we don't distract him too much with a raid in. But I'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully we will do something more fun on stream than farming. Um, Anyways, I hope everyone has a great day, and I hope you don't have a case of the Mondays. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Um, 5 seconds. Okay. And sorry for the short stream today. We'll be back tomorrow. All right. Have a good one, guys.